Trainers, the creators of today, the protectors of tomorrow. Amongst the realm of uncertainty, these are the select that have been tried, tested, and true. Watch, then ask of yourself, do I train or still need to be trained?
Hi, I'm Jenna. Let me just put these books away, and I'll show you what I do. Come on! Personal training has been a fabulous experience for me that really has confirmed what I've long thought of as my true passion, and that is education. I've always wanted to help people, but it was only really recently that I realized that the best way to do this is to share knowledge with them so that they can actually help themselves. As a trainer, I won't work with someone forever, so I need to be able to teach my clients about their own body and how to work with it properly. Wow, it's a good thing I stretched today. You know, as a rehabilitation trainer, I get asked a lot about stretching and injuries, injury prevention, things like that. But actually, one of the questions I get asked most often is, what's worse to get, a sprain or a fracture?
For me, it's really important that if a trainer is working with your body, that they are able to work with injuries. So, for example, I often suffer lower back injuries, so I want a trainer to be able to gear my exercises to being able to strengthen my back, and then also recognize that when I'm working out, that if my back is hurting at that time, that they will gear the exercises so I'm not causing any more undue strain.
First off, the difference between a sprain and a fracture is like comparing two completely different things. A sprain is going to be something to do with soft tissues, whereas a fracture has to do with bones. Now, when you're looking at the length of recovery time from either of these things, it's going to depend on a variety of different factors, and it's going to depend on each individual person. So it can depend, healing time can depend on things such as the severity of the injury. So if it was just something that was really simple, or if it's a more complex issue, maybe you've torn some muscles or something like that to go along with it. It's also going to depend on the area of your body that the injury is in. So if you're injuring a weight-bearing joint, then that's going to take a little bit longer to heal because it has to deal with more stresses that you're putting on it. It's also going to depend on the age of the person. So for someone who's older, it's going to take a little bit longer for them to heal. And it's going to depend on the health of the individual as well. So someone who has underlying medical conditions, it might take them a little bit longer. Regardless of what it is, it's going to be a different experience for each person, and so I advise everyone to go talk to their health practitioner to find out how it's going to be for you. So as a personal trainer, a lot of people come to me asking what kind of exercises that they can do for their core. Now, our core, of course, is a very important part of our body, but it's not only your abdominals, it's actually your lower back as well. So a common exercise that a lot of people will do is actually a ball transfer, where you're going to be down, transferring a ball between your hands and your legs. Now the thing is, when you balance yourself in this type of position, you're actually putting all of your body weight into one area. It's going to be about 60% of your body weight in your abdominals, but that means about 40% of your body weight is going to be actually in your lower back. And of course, as you bring yourself up, that's going to change to only 40% in your abdominals and 60% in your lower back. So you don't want to be doing too many of these kind of exercises because that can be a lot of strain on your low back. Another thing to remember when you're doing these kind of things is that you want to be careful not to bring your legs down too far. So as you're trying to transfer that ball and then you come back down, you want to watch out that you're not going to bring your legs all the way down, because the further they go down, the more that you're actually going to arch your back. So here's an example of the ball transfer exercise. Now, as I was saying before, you want to really pay attention to your low back. Now for myself, I have a low back problem causes me pain in my low back at times, and so I'm really careful when it comes to core exercises that I am really listening to my body, because my body is not just going to talk to me and tell me, hey, that's not such a great thing. It's going to shout at me and be banging on my door saying, don't do that. So I'm just going to watch how far I go down with this exercise. Up, down, paying attention to my low back, that it doesn't arch. Back up, and now you may be able to go down further than that. For me, I'm really listening to my own body, as you should all be doing, and making sure that I'm not causing more pain on my low back. Now, another great thing to remember when it comes to your low back is that you're actually getting up properly. This is something that I'm going to be doing every time that I get up off the floor. So you want to actually roll onto your side and then use your hands to help push you up so that you're not causing extra strain on your low back.
Wait, cut. Hold up. So trainers, just because it is that you physically displayed a measure of your skill, does that mean that you could also verbally relay your knowledge? Let's see what it is you really know.
Hello viewers, I'm Emilia, and welcome to another segment of Now You Know. Hydrotherapy is the treatment and application of heat and/or ice. 26-year-old Marie asks, I'm a snowboarder and have been dealing with a few chronic injuries and get pretty banged up every now and then. So my question is, heat or ice? It's like the caramel secret. Everyone has a different opinion and no one seems to really know. Please try and clarify. Oh, Maria, that's a great question. Let's ask our fitness correspondent, Jenna, and see what she knows. Jenna?
To understand the difference between heat and ice, you need to understand their basic qualities. Ice, of course, is cold, and cold causes elements to decrease in size. This allows ice to decrease swelling and inflammation, which in turn is going to help decrease pain as well. Ice should be used for the majority of the time, especially on any acute injury and on a reoccurring injury after stressing it. Heat, on the other hand, is going to cause elements to expand and increase in size. This often happens naturally with any injury. As you'll notice, when swelling occurs in the body, it often feels hot to the touch. This means, though, that heat should not be used on an injury because it will just exacerbate the condition. Really, the only time that heat should be used on an injury is if you have excessive stiffness in the morning upon waking up. This often happens when you have arthritis, and heat can be used in this case to increase suppleness and the ease of movement. Ice, however, should still be applied at the end of the day as tolerated to decrease the swelling and inflammation from that day's use.
Thanks, Jenna. Remember, with whatever informed decision that you make, please remember to match your body's needs to your approach. Don't just do, learn why you're doing it, and act accordingly. And now, you know.
Well, that's it for today. Thanks for spending time with me. I'm Jenna, and I train.
Wait, your session isn't over yet. Go to the View and Vote section of our website to check out the rest of the videos of all the trainers for this month. Interested in winning some cool Train to Be Trained merchandise? Be the 200th voter on our website and you can win some amazing prizes, such as this cool t-shirt, some personal training sessions, or some nutritional prize packs to help me with my strength. 4 more. 3 more. Oh, hi. If you or someone that you know truly trains, contact us and let's see what you can do. Come on, 2 more. 2 more. 1 more. So, tune in, vote, and see who truly trains. Bye!